Good morning, it's Yvonne back to do the bonus read. We're going to use the Golden Tarot for your bonus read here. I always wonder why Spirit asks me to pull out certain decks. You know, when I see the cards come out, I think, well, there's a reason for this. For some of you, there is something happening here where you are either moving towards some sort of commitment, or you're about to move into a role or a position, perhaps be promoted or given the job of your dreams here, something really stable. It could be that you're moving from an everyday role into a leadership role, for example, with that Hierophant. I just feel at the moment there's so much going on in the universe, but this energy of the full moon, I didn't find it quite as draining as I have done with other full moons. It certainly didn't make me feel like I was antsy this time around. But what it has done is now I'm questioning everything. I sort of feel like an 8-year-old child where I'm sort of, going, why? And it's made me more, I guess I'm starting to really understand the process and the evolving in terms of being the observer in your own life. Like, I've always known about that, and I do use that very often, like being able to sort of get outside of my emotions and see things happening for what they truly are. But I just feel like lately it's become really important for people to stand back and have a look at how people are or how situations are before they sort of jump in. It's been a really big one for me in that regard. All right, let's see where we're going with this reading. The Five of Wands is a card that talks of conflict. Now, sometimes this conflict can be, conflict with other people, finding people resistant to your ideas, or, sort of having that. It's really only about quibbling. It's not real fighting. It's that sort of, having those tiffs with people, or those sort of discomforts about trying to get your point across. The other thing the Five of Wands always comes up for me is when it comes to internal conflict. And this is where, you may be on the fence with something, but you're finding it really hard to make a decision. It's almost Switzerland. You're finding it really hard to make a decision because you feel that both sides have a really good argument. So those times when you are called to do something, or you want to do something, so two people might ask you out on the same day, and both opportunities are something that you would really like to do. They might be your favourite band playing, or your favourite production at the local theatre, whatever it is, and you're really drawn between the two. It's really hard to make your mind up. Or you've got two job offers, whatever. It's that energy of really trying to make a decision, but being stuck because both opportunities are both so very, very good that you get confused trying to see which is the right way to go. That is that energy. Yeah, there you go, confusion. Okay, so I feel like something's coming in for you here that's going to make you feel quite confused by what's happening. The Seven of Cups for me is all about illusion, delusion, confusion. So it could be that something is being offered to you here that has got you in some sort of dilemma about, is it good, is it bad, is it wrong, is it right, is it real? Like that sort of energy. And I feel like you're all in your head about it, and you'll know this energy because this is exhausting energy. That's the energy that makes you feel so tired at the end of the day because all you've thought about is how to make the decision. So something here is really got you up in your head. For some of you, this could be a love offer because I have the Knight of Cups coming through here. So it could be that somebody's offered you some sort of opportunity here, maybe for a relationship, maybe to move forward with them. Why are you confused? Maybe the offer looks really good, but maybe it doesn't quite feel right. Maybe the offer's really good, but you're not really sure that the person who's making the offer is the right person for you. But something here has got you in your head thinking about it. Now it could be here, because it's the Seven of Cups, it could be that you're questioning that this person is real or legitimate or true to what they're saying. That can be scary too, when you feel like you're being bluffed or manipulated. There may be some sort of energy of that coming through, yeah, especially with the Three of Swords here. Okay. I actually feel here that there is something about a situation here that is making you feel disappointed, but it also may be bringing back past energies or past hurts. Maybe you're learning from your past experiences. Maybe that's what's calling you here. Maybe you are recalling past energies to understand what's going on in the present moment. That's what I want to say, because you're recalling past heartbreak there. So what you're doing is you're going back and saying, does this look like something I had in the past? Does it look like this person? Is this offer like this one? That's the sort of energy I've got coming through here. The Knight of Coins says to me, okay, we have that beautiful temperance card coming through again. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Ten of Cups energy again. I feel like you're learning a really big lesson here. So if you are being offered something, it doesn't necessarily mean romantic love here. You could be being offered a job of your dreams. You could be being offered the house of your dreams. Something here you're being offered. And I feel like in your gut, something doesn't feel right and your mind has gone into overdrive. You're starting to question, is this real? Is it not? Is it right? Is it wrong? And you're needing here to take on this temperance energy. So you need to bring in some sort of balance here. So again, you know, sometimes we can get overwhelmed with the emotions and we can become very hooked into emotionally what's going on. But sometimes we need to see beyond that. Because sometimes we can be in the energy of that. What I see here is the illusion. We can think it's something really good, but is it? And the Temperance card says to me, this is the time to find your balance. I feel like something here, this can always be self-investment too. Like you may be starting to understand how to invest in yourself. Is it what I want? Is it going in the direction I want it to? Because I see you moving away from something. You're going straight towards the Ten of Cups. So some sort of lesson you're learning here, some sort of process that you're being taken through by Spirit is teaching you something that perhaps has happened before, but now you're wise to. I feel like with the What's Cracking reading that you're getting some sort of challenge or something, some sort of task here where the universe is testing whether you're ready to move to the next phase. Have you learned your lesson? Are you going to repeat a cycle? Are you repeating something that you've already learned? Because something is going on here. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here. The Queen of Pentacles is a person who's very grounded. She really understands her value. She can be sometimes a little focused on the material realm, but I feel like here this is about time for you to stay grounded, like I was talking about, being the observer in your own life and really understanding that you're going through something here that you've been through before, and your intuition is telling you to be alert for something, but you look like you're being taken into some sort of illusion here. So somebody may be, you know, that job you're being offered may be being presented as the best job you've ever had. We're a great company to work for. We offer our employees all of these things. You need to work a little harder to find out whether that's true or not, because somebody may be, well, maybe they're deluding you, confusing you, whatever, but I feel like you're in some sort of illusion here and you need to break out of that as part of your process with this karmic energy. So it's almost like you're being shown something you've done before, but this time around you have the choice to move forward. All right, let's have a look what this is. Ooh. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. Now, I'm pretty sure the Five of Wands, Five of Swords came out in the other reading as well. Three of Cups and the Ace of Coins. For some of you, this is definitely about work with this Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles here, no doubt in my mind. You may be celebrating a new job, thinking it's the best thing you've ever come across. You may be celebrating a new relationship. There is something here you're doing, and you're doing it from an old habit. There is something you're doing from an old habit here. Maybe you've been hooked into another relationship where your person is already attached to someone else. Maybe you've done that before. maybe you're being drawn into some sort of situation here that you've done before, because you're being shown, or your knowing, your inner knowing is telling you you've done this before and it hasn't worked out well. But I do see the Ace of Coins, and I do see a new beginning for you, and I do see with the Five of Swords that you're leaving something behind. So maybe you will stop yourself tripping into this next cycle, maybe because you've seen something here that you never saw before. I have never noticed that before. So you're seeing something that you haven't seen before, and this time around you're seeing your pattern. You're seeing what you do. Okay, 10 of Wands. You're definitely leaving something behind here. 8 of Coins. Definitely feel for some of you it might be relationship. For others of you it definitely is showing as work. All right, 5 of Pentacles. There is disappointment, but there's also some sort of enlightenment here, or some light being shone. And the Hermit card. Now I feel exactly like I did with What's Cracking reading here, so I feel like it's just a validation. The energies here in the universe may pin back, because I'm getting a lot of full moon energy here. So this may be something you've learned as a part of this last moon cycle that is helping you to understand a pattern, or something you create within yourself that you're doing again, but this time is different. This time you're seeing the pattern, you're seeing what's happening here. Because the Hermit is here and the Sun is here. So I'm feeling like here you are seeing something that you've not seen before. You're starting to understand whatever this is, this way of doing things can't continue. You're seeing things differently this time. The Hermit card tells me here that you are studying this. I feel like you're studying this because it's brought you grief before, or brought you unhappiness before. And it's sort of like you're doing it this time thinking everything's great again, but you're just repeating something again. And this time you've got that light shining on it. You're somehow bringing some sort of awareness, some sort of illusion here coming to light. Some sort of cycle, some sort of way of doing things that you've done before. And I feel like you're going to put a stop to it this time, because I see the 5 of Wands. So even if you don't want to walk away from this, even if you feel like it's, you know, something you want to do, even if it seems like it's something incredibly good, this time you're going to see it for what it is. You are really grounded here. You're starting to understand this pattern. But this time you're walking away. And it's really interesting because I see you going back to the drawing board. This is about going back, really understanding what you've been doing up until now, but now you see the pattern clearly. Now you see the cycle clearly. All right, let's have a look. 5 of Wands coming through. This is mental conflict, so something has got you in your head. I feel like you may be still in some sort of illusion or some sort of belief about how things should be. Now you may be, as I was saying in the What's Cracking reading, you may be a very empathic person, so your empath energy may be on alert here. You may be seeing everything from your empath's perspective. That means you're seeing through your emotions. And what the universe is asking you to do is look at your world while being grounded. Stay in the grounded energy. See it for what it is. Okay, so I have some sort of offer coming through, and I feel like you've done this before with the 3 of Swords. I feel like there's some sort of hurt, pain, sadness repeating here. But this time you're seeing it before it gets to that point. There is something moving you forward into this beautiful energy of being balanced, of being, well, you're working on yourself. You're starting to really understand maybe some sort of soul contract, some sort of karmic contract, because I see you moving away and you're going straight towards that 10 of Cups. So for me, this feels like you're being given some sort of, it's almost like you're being given a test, I want to say. I just keep thinking as Sinbad, you know, with the energies of, you know, going out there and learning from the things that were put in his path. So something here is teaching you how to do things differently this time around. How to ask the questions, how not to be scared to ask what's being shown. To challenge that, to try and see what the other person, the other situation, whatever it is for you, what is it? If somebody's trying to sell you that house too quickly and you tend to say yes before you've thought about what you want, this time investigate. Be prepared to say, just wait a moment, I'm not prepared to give you my answer yet, even if you feel pressured. Be prepared to say, actually, I just want to see this through in a very different way. It's okay to do that. You can have healthy boundaries. The Hermit card is being clarified by the Empress, the Two of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, I definitely feel this is a relationship. You may be being sort of, because again we've got the King and Queen at the beginning and the end of the reading. This is husband and wife. So maybe you're in a relationship where you keep expecting this person to change. Maybe this person tells you they're going to change. They put all the energy into pretending there's someone new. Things are good for just a couple of days and then everything goes back where it was. And you are repeating that cycle. But this time when the person says they're going to change, you are going to see the cycle. You're going to see it clearly. And you're going to don that crown and you're going to walk away and feel good about what you've done because you don't want to be on the hamster wheel anymore. For others of you, this could be job, it could be work. It could be that you've walked into jobs before where you've been promised everything is fantastic, but when you start working there, all of a sudden you find that what you thought was really good wasn't. And that's why I say you need to learn what questions to ask. You need to ask how to see things for yourself. Are people pushing the "we're so good" thing at you that you are not really seeing the truth? Ask the questions that are going to reveal the truth. Oh my goodness, look at this. That's the same card I got out for the What's Cracking reading, the Not For You card. So you need to walk away for something. It's not for you. Something much better is on the other side of this, but you are being tested. You are being tested. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Okay, I'm not going to read all those cards, but I want to have a look at what Spirit has bunged out for me here. All right, okay, happy, right. I'm going to tell you now, something is waiting for you that is really good with the Milk and Honey card. This is something in front of you that is there, but you have to pass some sort of test. You have to get out of this cycle. But something beautiful is waiting on the other side for you. Now, when they say chop wood, what they're doing is saying go through your everyday, day-to-day activities, but just trust that something better is on the horizon. Because we have happy here. So something beautiful is coming towards you and exchanging gifts. So I feel like you're going to understand why you had to go through this process. I'm going to read the happy one. Because it feels right to me. Okay, this is joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. Well, there you go. There's the chopped wood stuff. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. So there you go. So I feel like here you may be starting to understand how to validate things yourself rather than looking on the outside for them. Maybe that is the cycle you've been on. Maybe understanding that you're enough by yourself now. I'll leave you with that. Thank you.